Welcome to lesson 4. This is Introduction of Chemistry, which is your chapter 1. We have Asselos 1.2.4 today, which is to differentiate between molecules and molecular ions and atoms and ions. We are going to look at atoms and ions first. What is an atom? Atom is the smallest unit of an element. Boys, as you all know, all the elements are made up of their atoms. Each atom is different from the other element's atom. For example, if we take an example of sodium atom, it will be different from the atom of iron, and iron atom will be different from the atom of carbon. So each element has its own atom, and those atoms are different from other elements' atom. They are made up of electrons, protons and neutrons, as you know. When the same atom loses or gains an electron, it has a charge. Same atom, जिस भी element का atom अगर कोई भी electron lose या gain करता है, तो it will form an ion. The ions may be positive. When are positive ions formed? When atoms lose electron. So जब भी atom lose करेगा electron, ion कौन सा बनेगा? Positive. And whenever you have an atom gaining electron, जब भी atom gain करेगा electron को, you have the formation of negative ion. Atoms are always neutral. What do you mean by this? Atoms are not charged. Atom के ऊपर कोई charge नहीं होता, okay? But as we know that ion is a charged particle, so it always has a charge. The charge may be positive or the charge may be negative. The examples of atoms are sodium atom, and the same sodium atom, when forms an ion, it has a positive 1 charge. Another example is chlorine atom. When the same chlorine atom forms an ion, it has a Cl 1 negative charge. 1 negative charge का मतलब यहाँ पे क्या है? The negative charge will always mean that the electron is gained. इलेक्ट्रॉन गेन होने पे नेगेटिव चार्ज आता है, इलेक्ट्रॉन लूज होने पे पॉजिटिव चार्ज आता है. हाइड्रोजन एटम इज H, but the same hydrogen ion will be H plus 1. So hydrogen forms a plus 1 ion. Let's look at molecules and molecular ions. Molecule is when same or dissimilar atoms react together. तो जब सेम और या फिर डिसिमिलर एटम्स किसी भी एलिमेंट्स के आपस में रिएक्ट करेंगे, दे विल फॉर्म मॉलिक्यूल. व्हेन यू हैव मॉलिक्यूल्स ऑफ डिसिमिलर एटम, यानी ऐसा मॉलिक्यूल जिसमें अलग अलग एटम्स हो, दैट मॉलिक्यूल इज कंसिडर्ड एज अ कंपाउंड. ओके, व्हाट इज मॉलिक्यूलर आयन? एज वी नो, वी हैव एटम, एंड एटम से बनते हैं एटॉमिक आयन. तो मॉलिक्यूल से क्या बनेंगे? मॉलिक्यूलर आयन्स. Molecules lose or gain electron, they form ions called molecular ions. So whenever you have molecules losing or gaining electrons, जब भी molecule lose या gain करेगा electron को, they will form molecular ions. Molecules are always neutral and molecular ions are always charged. Whenever you see the word ion, whether it is an atomic ion or a molecular ion, ion is always charged. The charge may be positive or it may be negative. Let's look at the examples of molecules. We have Cl2, which is chlorine molecule, oxygen molecule, carbon dioxide molecule. On the opposite hand, we have molecular ions. The molecular ions are SO4 2 minus, ammonium ion NH4 1 plus, and phosphate ion, which has a formula PO4 3 minus. What is the trick to identify molecule, compound, ion, element and radicals? So boys, I'm going to discuss right now with you the trick to identify molecule, compound, ion, element or radical, because you have the question in exams that you have to classify the substances. You are given with certain substances and you have to identify them as molecules, compounds, ions, elements or radicals. So trick क्या है? Trick बहुत ही simple है. If you remember these things, you will always be able to identify. Let's say we have a molecule. So in case of a molecule, we will be looking at same atoms. अगर कोई same atoms आपस में bonded है, that is a molecule. आप उसके आगे क्या लिखोगे? Molecule. If you have different atoms, अगर आपके पास different atoms हैं, so it is a compound. If you have a charge on the species, अगर कोई substance है उसके ऊपर charge लगा हुआ है, positive या फिर negative, then it is an ion. And if you have a dark knot, एक डॉट लगा हुआ है किसी स्पीशी के ऊपर डार्क सा, तो दैट इज़ अ रेडिकल. लेट्स लुक एट द एग्जांपल्स सो ज़्यादा अच्छे से क्लियर हो जाएगा. सो वी हैव H2SO4 एंड यू हैव टू आइडेंटिफाई इट्स टाइप. ये इनमें से क्या है, एलिमेंट है, मिक्सचर है, कंपाउंड है, आयन है, मॉलिक्यूलर आयन है या फ्री रेडिकल है. सो बॉयज़, H2SO4 is actually made up of different atoms. If you see, it has hydrogen atoms, it has sulfur atom, it has oxygen atoms. So what is it? आपको ट्रिक जो बताई थी उसके अकॉर्डिंगली दिस इज अ कंपाउंड. अ कंपाउंड इज फॉर्म बाय डिफरेंट एटम्स. ओके. एयर, as we all know, air is a mixture because it is made up of many gases. It is made up of carbon dioxide, oxygen, nitrogen. We have dust particles in the air, so air is an example of mixture. PT, platinum. What is platinum? Platinum is a symbol. That means it is an element. Simple, एक चीज़ लिखी हुई है, एक symbol लिखा हुआ है, so it is an element. Cl negative. Can you see the charge? So charge के लिए हम क्या लिखते हैं? It is an ion. Cl2, same atoms bonded together. So you have same atoms in this case. Cl2 means दो chlorine atom आपस में जुड़े हुए हैं. That means it is a molecule. Steel is mixture because it is made up of iron and carbon. H2, you have two hydrogen atoms bonded together, so same hydrogen atoms है, same atoms bonded together है, so this is a molecule. You have to classify these substances by yourself. So your task is to complete the exercises given during the video, and you have to copy down all the points shown. Hope you understood this lesson well. If you have any problem, you can ask me in the comment box. Thank you so much.